Hey there, welcome to Lumiere channel. Welcome to the Lumiere channel. Welcome to personality description of your future person, your forever person, your life partner, your future spouse. Like, it's giving life partner, okay? It's giving forever person. It's giving, let's see what their personality is going to be like. And I think we're probably going to get maybe a little bit of some looks. We'll see what spirit wants to give me. I do suggest that you watch the whole reading because these readings usually turn up to have some extra info that might be of benefit to you, because spirit's like, ha, gotcha, you watching, I'm gonna tell you what I need to tell you. So I'm gonna see you in your pile. Are you pile 1? Oh, actually they're in order today. They never are. Are you number 2? Does that have the description of your life partner, forever person? Or is it 6? We're going to get into this because it's 4 piles. It's going to take a while. So see you in your pile. Bye. Hey there, pile 1. At 10101. 0101. Anyway, pile 1. We're going to be talking about the personality description of your future person, your forever person, your life partner, your future spouse. That's what we are looking at today. I might even do a little, I don't know actually. Let's go ahead and see how you'll meet. For that question, we're looking at the after tarot. I love the after tarot. I have the before and the after tarot and the regular tarot, of course, because I'm a junkie. I love using them for different purposes. It's funny. The after tarot shows what happens after the tarot. And it's going to be interesting to see that this is the deck that we're using to see once you've met. So the nice thing about the after tarot is it's after, I don't know how to explain it to you, number 1. I don't know how to explain to you why the after tarot was the deck that needs to be used, but I think because this has already happened, this is your future person, like your forever person, your life partner. And also, just so you know, pile 1, if this sounds like someone that you've dealt with already, someone that you're currently dealing with, as a spiritual person living a human experience and who indulges her human, I gotta tell you that sometimes we go through phantom experiences. That's what I'm gonna call them. They're experiences where it looks like it, it smells like it, but it's not it, right? So if this makes you feel like, oh, this sounds like a person that I'm seeing now, or this sounds like an ex and I don't want it to be that ex, it's just sort of like adjacent to that. It's similar to that, but the vibe is gonna be a little bit different. It's just how life works. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so crazy. All right, friend. Let's see how you'll meet. Just a little bit quick briefly of how you'll meet. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for being here. Spirit, how will pile 1 meet their future person? I mean, I keep saying future person. Their forever person, their life partner, their future spousal. The big one. How will they meet? The Knight of Wands. The 7 of Cups in reverse. Thank you. I'm feeling online, like it might be an online situation. I'm not sure if you'll hit it off online, or if you did meet this person online and then you met them in person, but maybe you did not notice. That's funny. This person or you might meet them when neither one of you is fully ready for anything new with anybody else. So this very well could be online. It could be, it's giving Tinder, it's giving other platforms. It doesn't have to be online. This could be on like some type of vacation even. Oh. But it just kind of feels like you two, one of you or both of you, won't be looking for anything serious. You would have just left something serious, or something serious would have been in your psyche, like living in your head. And So when you meet this person, you're sort of both off guard, you know? You're both off guard, but on guard. You're both kind of free, but cautious. Like someone is free, someone, it's either one or both of you is free and cautious. It's gonna go slow. And quite frankly, as it should. But I feel like you both will feel this connection. I feel like you two, if there's something here about like two ships passing in the night. For some of you, this could be a connection where you've met, but you didn't meet. That's why it's almost like maybe you were online and you swiped left, they swiped left, or something like that, but then you meet them in person. I promise you, I've had this experience once with one of my exes. I remember once we met, because I'd be looking at every profile, right? I remember I was like, no, because my guy it was not photogenic. Like, he did not take good pictures, number one. He didn't. And I was like, no, he looks dopey. And then in person, he's just one of the most handsome men I've ever had the privilege of like being close to. And so it's giving something like that. This could have been also like, again, the two ships passing in the night. We're on the same plane, but we meet at the destination, right? Or we went to the same school at the same time, but we never met. Maybe we were in the same class, but we never actually met, and now we're meeting. It's sort of, there's something about this like missed opportunity, but it's maybe unknown. So you may have missed this opportunity when you weren't even looking, when they weren't even looking, because y'all weren't ready. Like, you weren't really in a looking phase. Something like that. There's something here about like something missed. This has something to do with distance or travel. I do feel like you two will have things in common. Like, you two will meet at a point where you two are moving in the same direction. Now, this direction could be, I'm just looking for fun, I'm just looking for a good time, or I'm just looking to get to know people, take it slow. Whatever that direction means. It could be you two trying to run a company and they are looking for the same goal. You're looking for this is really giving me that X. Like, we were two people who really had the same vision for the world, and we met in the wild. How crazy is it that two people who care about the same thing, who majored in the same thing, just in different kinds of courses, like I took the humanitarian approach, he took the business approach, and we had the same vision. So interesting. This is giving him, okay? Oh, he was amazing. Look. But yeah, it's sort of, it feels like you two will meet at a point where you're going in the same direction. This feels like it's going to be slow and paced. I feel like you both will have feelings for the other. And maybe one day it'll be a non-verbal exchange that clears up that, oh, actually we are on the same page here. It'll be a touch, it'll be a look. There really is something here about you two not really being together. I don't know if it's long distance or if it is just you just meet online and you talk for quite some time online in some sort of platform, whether it is a dating site or it is like a business thing where they work for the same company and just in different departments, and you two are having to correspond over email or calls or something. And then, you know, they come to town, you guys meet, you chop it up, they go away, you go away, and you continue sort of having this connection and it grows. I don't know if like there's just something there about it, and then it also all of a sudden comes together. This will be a really like a cute and I want to say sweet connection, but that doesn't mean it won't be raunchy. Like, I know nothing here says raunchy, but it's giving raunchiness. I mean, Knight of Wands, okay, thanks. There's something here about raunchiness. I think both of you or one of you in this connection won't really be, there will be a hunger to move things forward, right? Like, let's move things forward. But also there's a realisticness, a groundedness of like, actually, no, like this is a pace that works for me. that let's move this thing forward, like let's go, let's go, let's go, is old stuff. It's the old stuff where I want it to be wifed up, I want it to be booed up, but actually this pace feels good because I still have some things, and I think this person still has something. It's just, there's something here about like the pace of this going slow and it building at such a sensual, it's giving sensual, baby. It's such a sensual pace, and slow pace allows you to untangle, you or them or both of you, to untangle what y'all need to untangle within yourself to fully get to a place of relaxing, but like a cautious relaxation, right? A relaxation where you're gauging each other. Seven of Cups in reverse. Yeah. I don't know. It just feels like no lack of confusion. A daydream happening in waking life. These budding emotions. It's just giving crush. Lots of crush emotions. I don't know if you meet this person on vacation or when you're taking a vacation from how you usually are as a person. You know what I mean? Where like maybe you want to have a slutty phase. You know, maybe you want to be for the streets for a bit, and that's how you meet this person. Or maybe they are, and they're like, actually no, or someone's like, actually no. Let me get a little bit more. This is not the scope of the reading, but yeah, with the Fool and the Knight of Wands. Okay, the Knight of Wands is fire signs, so they could be a fire sign. You could be a fire sign. That's, who are these? Aries, Sag, Leo. With the Fool, I don't know what the Fool is. Is that Aquarius? I don't have it here. Does it say it all? The Fool could be Aquarius. I don't really know. There we go. Let's see. The Knight of Wands is specifically Sag energy and Scorpio energy. The Two of Wands is like March 21st to the 30th. That's Mars energy. The Seven of Cups is Venus energy, November 13th to the 22nd. So that's giving a lot of different timelines in terms of certain events that might be happening here. And yeah, the Aquarius energy is the Fool. There's something here about the past too. Let's get a little bit more. I am really curious about how you two will meet. Just a little bit more, and then we get into their personality. I'm really screwing myself over with this section of the reading. The King, this is air energy that shows up in the Aquarius, sort of the book I was reading. This is Virgo, the Hermit. Okay, so yeah, you two have missed each other in some ways. Maybe you or them had swiped left on, like, I know I keep going back to the dating site, but there's this thing about like skipping each other. I'm not getting a specific timeline. It's sort of jumping all over. But there's something about like a previous year. So you may have, for some of you, maybe you've met this person before and you just didn't know it. So don't crucify yourself over being like, who was it? No, you may have seen this person in passing briefly, like you wouldn't even register until you maybe see them again. This person could be an air sign. That's Aquarius, obviously, Gemini, Libra, or there could be something here about that energy. You could be one of those as well. This person is a strong person. Yeah, they want what they want and they want it. With the Hermit here, they've done self-reflection. I think there will be a time when you two have done quite a bit of self-reflection. So I don't really know if this answered how y'all meet. But we're gonna move on to the actual reading now. And look at their personality. So let's look at their personality then. Spirit, what is the personality description of this person? And we did have some come out, but let's see. In fact, I might shuffle off camera just because I have quite a number of cards that I want to get into to suss out their personality. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Tower in reverse. Okay. That's some Two of Pentacles suggested energy. What is the personality of the future spouse, future life partner, forever person for number 1? Romantic, please. Don't give me no pets. Don't give me no besties. I don't need none of that. I need the romantic energy. Okay, so intuition and downloads is here, which is very King of Swords. We love that. I like the Fool, but there is a carefulness to it. This person has been through quite a bit. I didn't need that many cards. I shouldn't have done that. That's fine. Quite a bit in their world. Quite a bit in their life. The cards might show up if it won't, guy. Yeah, Three of Cups in reverse. This was doing some things. Let's see what it wants to be. One more. Yeah, keep you there. Queen of Cups. That's funny. All right. Personality of pile 1's person. Their forever person, their life partner. Romantic energies, please. I don't want no best friends. I don't want no puppies. Yeah. Are we gonna do Lenormand? Do I feel like it? I kind of do. You hanging in there, pile 1? You hanging in there? Amen, amen, amen. Yeah, look, this person, I never want to breathe again. This person did not, like, you know, it's cliche to say they didn't expect you, but I think they didn't expect more so their feelings for you. They didn't expect that they would fall again for someone. And I'm getting this soon, but I don't feel like it's been so soon. For some of you, it may have been so soon for them, but even if it was 3 years, let's say they kind of like gave up on the idea of meeting someone. Here's the thing about your person. Your person's a bit of a dog. Pile 1, your person's a bit of a dog. Your person is a bit of a dog. All right, your person's a bit of a dog. This person may have a little bit of a sketch past. They've probably maybe had a bit of a rough upbringing, or they had to be rough given their life or their life, who they are, where they grew up, how they were raised. They probably had to be a little bit rougher. And that made them very smart, very street smart, very streetwise. But this person is hard. Okay, that King of Swords is not a fucking joke. The King of Swords is not a fucking joke. This person is really smart. Those smarts may be street smarts, but they're also genuine smarts, right? This is like, I'm not saying your person is like a billionaire or a millionaire. It's more so giving energy of somebody who, because of their street smarts almost supersede right? But they supersede like book smarts, right? So like, let's say one of you is super accomplished in education and the other is not. This person is learned in the ways of like humanity, whereas what you like, I'm not saying you are, you know, book smart. I don't know you, we're not reading for you, but honestly, but the juxtaposition that I have to provide to get across the point that I'm trying to get across here is this girl, is that a piece of hair? Okay, anyway, is someone who their logic is on point because they know people. They don't need to know like the book stuff. Like, you really kind of don't. They can listen and they can follow the bouncing ball on the book stuff, but when it comes to like bare bones, like they just get it. This is someone who could be actually quite good in business. I don't see any pentacles here, except for the 5 of Pentacles, and who else is that? The 3 of Pentacles. They're a lone wolf. King of Swords is not a very social person. They can be when they want to be, but this person likes their time. Queen of Cups in reverse is not a very social person. Hence this 3 of Cups sort of flipping, doing flippity flips. Thank you so much for that, Spirit. Spirit is here. Come through for a personal reading, Pro 1. Let's get you right. This is someone who can show up and do what they need to do and enjoy themselves in public, but they also do enjoy their own personal time. Okay? This person makes the effort and does the things towards the things that they want to do. So we did get the 5 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles, but I feel like, and then we sort of get this 2 of Pentacles situation going. So I feel like truly when you do meet them, this person will be in and out over whether they want to give you the attention, give this the attention, put their effort in this or not. So it is going to be kind of this that we were talking about before in the when you'll meet, okay? But with make the effort showing up here in the upright, obviously, they do, because obviously you wouldn't be married to them or whatever. But great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. I think this is where they will end up going. New love in reverse is really giving that Fool in reverse, okay? It's really telling me a story of someone who didn't care, wasn't caring, and now it's here, and they're like, is this here? There's this caution of like, should I, shouldn't I? I kind of like it. Let's just see. And again, new love is sort of like, you know this person. So for some of you, maybe this person is, again, in your world, in your life, and you may just not know it, right? They could be just that incognito. And I'm not talking secret lovers or anything like that. It's just someone who is in your world and you're like, oh, that's a homie, or oh, that's just a customer. Like I don't know your story, but it's just, it's there's something there for some people in this pile about that. This could be someone that you've met before in the past. Maybe they were with someone, maybe you were with someone, you weren't looking at each other in that way. But, when you meet again, which feels soon, when things start bubbling, it'll be like that. This could be somebody who, if they are in your life or not, it's just a slow burn for you to sort of come to the point of being like, oh, actually, I do like this person. I do have a crush on this person. And I am willing to make the effort. So since this is showing up for them, I'm going to leave you out of this pile one by new love showing up in the reverse. They're slow. They're cautious. It's that cautious energy. It's that, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, we'll see how this goes. Religious factors in reverse. This person is either coming from a divorce. This person, again, has been heart smashed, or they've gone through some pretty heavy tower moments. I think we did get the tower at the top. Yep, at the top of the deck. It is in reverse. The King of Pentacles. Thank you for coming through. 10 of Wands. This person is hardworking. We've said all this. This is coming through. With the tower, I think this person is slowly recovering and finally getting to some semblance of peace and harmony in their world or something like that. And in that harmony, they've sort of decided that no, love isn't what they're really primarily focused on, or whatever the case may be. Yeah. And I think a lot of the structures that they held true to before in their past, they've broken. And that's heavy. That's heavy. Like, let's not take that light, because this is structures like family structures. I always believed that, when you get married for life. And now that's not the case. Like, here I am finding myself divorced, or I thought this person was going to be my person because my family picked them out for me, or I thought, this is what blah, 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 blah. And when those structures fail you, or when those structures break your heart, that's huge. This person could be going through a crisis of faith, whether they believe in God or not, whether they believe in a higher power or not, or if even worse, they do believe in a higher power, but they believe that higher power does not care about them, right? The world doesn't care about them. They won't get good things, something like that. There's just a tumbling of what's going on, or even who they would allow themselves to date or see themselves with is different, right? Let's say you're coming from completely different cultures, different faiths, different creeds, different backgrounds, different skin tones, different countries, right? This is a tumbling of that and them sort of trying to reconcile where that falls, or a rebuilding of that, right? A rebuilding of their faith, a rebuilding of their home. There's a destruction and a rebuilding that's happening within them, and that's going to be a factor that affects their personality, because they like boundaries, they like structure. And I'm hoping that with religious factors here as well, they're looking to see the part they've played. There was a man I met a couple weeks ago who said, I thought marriage is supposed to last forever. I'm Catholic, and, we don't get divorced, etc., etc. And I feel like that's the example that I'm getting in my head is someone who, he said that, and in my mind, what I've been thinking since I heard him say that was, did that make you complacent? You know what I mean? Where because you believe something is yours and it's done, does that mean you stopped caring for it? So I feel like here, there's some person here who's maybe had some reflection about their past. I'm not saying forgiving and learning. I'm not saying anything crazy. Maybe they're just on the precipice, a little tip of understanding that if they believed, something, did they just take advantage of that belief, or were they also participating to encourage the reality of that belief? I hope that makes sense to whomever it makes sense to. We do have the fox. This person is very cunning. They're very smart. We had the King of Swords come out. This person is self-focused. They focus on themselves. They're focused on what works for them. But when you become someone who they care about, you become a part of them. So then when they're self-centered or self-focused, you become a part of their self. Does that make sense? So they take your stuff as theirs. Like, this is mine. So that's part of their personality as well. If it's not mine, it's over there. Like, it's not mine, I don't care. But if it is mine, then it's mine. I'm going to take care of this. I'm going to protect this. I'm going to serve this. Otherwise, they are something of a self-focused person. Queen of Cups in reverse, again, is my self-centered, self-focused, selfish. This is me, 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 me. I'm feeding my cup. I'm looking at my stuff. That's who she comes off as to me immediately off the bat. There's definitely more to her in the reverse. She's nursing herself. She's looking out for herself. But yeah, we have Mother, Father, God. We have and we have intuition and downloads. There's this pull that this person has to you. They have an intuition as well, and that shows up in their foxy nature. That shows up in their tricksy nature. They have a street smarts. It's not just that. Like, I have a friend who's a doctor, and she's really good. And yes, she studied what she studied, but there's something to be said about her intuition in her craft of being a doctor, right? She knows something's not right here, and she doesn't just take it verbatim where other people would just leave it alone. She goes in on it. There's people who their organization skills is like their creativity. It's how their intuition reflects. The way this person's intuition reflects is they are going to be drawn to you. Like, yes, yeah, like, we're gassing you up and stuff, but they also want to pamper you. Wow, I missed that. I mean, I kind of didn't with the fox thing, them bringing you into them, like, you become a part of them, but they also want to pamper you. Like, when they're you, they pamper them and they pamper you because they see you as a part of them, like, you're not a separate person. The way they move in life, the decisions that they make it's really beautiful. I admire these type of people because it's very street smarts, but it's also intuitive, right? They've had enough life experience to be able to know that that's not going to work out. That might be something there. This might be da 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 da. And I feel like there could be a sense of mystery with you. And I do feel like you two are opposite types of people. Yeah. You're opposite types of people, and it's intriguing. You're intriguing to them, so they're drawn to you for that intrigue. This person, I think that just feeds into their intuition, and it also feeds into kind of where they think they're at when you meet them. But I think when this person says no, it's a no. It'll take a mountain and an act of God for them to see it differently. But if it does take a mountain and an act of God, that means that situation has changed, and then they can then allow themselves to change their opinion. They could be quite stubborn. It can look at it as stubbornness, but I think for them, they just trust when they know it's a, they trust their intuition is well flexed. It's well flexed, okay? They trust, and it's a no. Mother, father, God. This person could be a family person. It could be family oriented, but again, family is chosen, and even within their family structure, there's still some family who are chosen. Especially, I think, with what they've been through, there's been some re-establishing of who family is, who was there for them, who made sense, who kept their eye out, who kept their eye out on them, and that kind of thing. I think this person has had some rude awakenings. And about others, yeah, definitely went through a victim phase, which I'm not saying they weren't a victim, but they've definitely been through this, like woe is me phase, which could be very, very true with what they've been through, with what I'm sort of picking up. But I feel like there's a part of them that kind of goes, okay, where could I have ... This is where I'm gonna have to stop pile 1. We're so over time. But yeah, I mean, overall, this person kind of... Let's actually clarify that Queen of Cups. I want to know a little bit more. I think I'm going to go into what this person looks like. I'm not really picking up any of those vibes. They're just like a strong-willed person. Tell me about the Queen. Thank you. Multiple Queens come out. Hey. Clarifying the Queen of Cups, we have the Magician in reverse. That's a bit stubborn. The Sun. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. That's funny. We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Justice in reverse. So this is Libra, another air sign quality. We have another Sun card, another fire sign card here with the Sun. Queen of Pentacles is, that Virgo energy or Earth energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Seven of Pentacles, more Earth energy. The Magician, I don't know, is that fire? Yeah, this just looks like it's gonna be like like time. I mean, this is just giving times, seasons, and learning each other, growing with each other, and it's going to be a bit slow, but good. I feel like you two are going to be pulled to each other to give each other the chances that you need to learn and understand each other. Again, we have a time card here, Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, it's going to take time, this connection to come together, but I do think that they need it, and you also might need it coming from where you're coming from. The Magician in reverse. Okay. I don't even know what to say about the Magician in reverse. The Magician in reverse, I mean, it just is kind of paused. It's not, I mean, this is the after tarot, so he's done what he's done. I think this person won't be ready for you when you meet them. I've said that already. There's nothing new here. They won't be ready for you, and you won't be ready for them. They might be a little bit mean. They might be a little bit prickly with you. But they're just covering this sort of, it's true, okay? Like, it's true. Their prickliness is true. I'm not going to tell you they're covering something soft, but they are covering something soft, hey? Like, they're covering something squishy and gushy, and they kind of are scared of putting themselves in that position to feel as they may have once before. But there's something about the Sun, this full energy, this new love energy that keeps them sort of coming back to you. But in true pile 1 fashion, this person is thinking about themselves when you two meet, and even for a decent part of their connection with you. But it's not the kind of themselves thinking where it's, I kind of feel like you also need that, right? Like, they're not taking you on yet until they do take you on. So that's kind of what I'm getting as far as the personality of your person. It's almost like how you'll know, I guess. Like if they're just gonna be a little bit prickly or hurt. And I do feel like they're gonna be scrappy. Like this person has verifiably something of a scrappy past. That's what I got for you. If you'd like a personal reading, please feel free to come through. I hope you enjoyed this future spouse, life partner, forever person reading. I'd love to hear from you in the comments, so let me know. Leave a like. Bye. Hey, Pal 2. Pal 2, so what I'm doing is looking at like how you'll meet first. I'm looking at how you'll meet and then going into the personality, because some of that is showing up in how you'll meet. So I'll just go from there. How will Pal 2 meet their person? And then later on, we'll go into the personality of your person. So with strength, we have Leo season here, some sunny season. This could be at the zoo. This could be at a veterinarian. This could be something to do with animals or pets. This could be on like some type of pet platform, some type of animal platform. Maybe they work at a grocery store. Maybe you'll meet them in the aisle for pets. Maybe they'll have a pet online and you'll see them, or they'll see you with your pet and that's the image they'll like. Maybe someone will be walking their pet and it'll just be too cute to look away. This is really sweet with the Ace of Cups as well showing up here. We have the Death in reverse. Thanks. Spirit was like, don't forget. I won't forget, Spirit. Thank you. Yeah, it looks like this person will be... It's weird. It's weird. They'll be open. Huh? This person may hit on you. This person may flatter you. You may flatter them. There's a softness here that is kind of, I don't want to say off-putting. There's just a softness here that's Three of Wands in reverse. It's really, really cute. This is super soft. Like, this is someone who will be very receptive. You'll be very receptive. You'll meet when you both are quite receptive. I think you would have both sort of undergone some change. This is what I'm seeing. It's almost like yesterday I broke down crying over the fact that I will never be with this person that I've pined for 3 years, and I finally had a deep cry over letting them go. We haven't been in contact, or it's just been really bad. I've just finally come to terms, and my soul has cried, and I've left it on my pillow. I've given it to my pillow, and the next day my sinuses are clear. I am beat to shit. Like, I'm so tired and exhausted, but I'm also feeling light and free and unencumbered and just in surrender. And I see someone with their puppy, and I just go up to them and say, you guys look so cute. And you start a conversation and they go, oh, I'm hungry. You want to grab something to eat? And you eat. It's like there's this sort of that change where out of nowhere kind of vibes. It's giving I'm free now. Like, it's giving I'm ready, but it's giving I'm open. One or both of you will be in this receptive state of like, yeah, you know what? Like, that would feel really good. Like, there's minimal confusion over the interest here. It's not, oh, I'm not interested. It's soft, it's warm, it's wholesome, it's sweet. It's just primal in a very monkeys cleaning each other, lions licking each other, you know, like very like base purity. Ugh. And this comes because of a release. This comes because of some craziness where someone lets go of something that they've been holding on to for quite some time. We have earth energy at the bottom here with the Queen of Pentacles. Love that for her. Seeing her reflection in her coin. Yeah, this death is in reverse is very important. I feel like this is a season of death, a season of transformation, a season of trying to figure out who one is. This is also Scorpio season. So we have Scorpio and Leo season. So this is, it actually kind of feels like I'm reading it this way, Arabic style, Japanese style. Oh, Japanese style is like that, but still. Yeah, it feels like there's been seasons of transformation, seasons of like letting go, seasons of these little things, and finally there was a release and death came through, death went through. With the death card, I also get Gemini season. So this is May, June, July. That's May. That's Gemini, Cancer, July, Leo. So there could be something there for you all. Maybe birthdays, maybe special occasions, something like that. With the strength, it is also sort of showing like some type of event. But again, I mean, even with the death, it's some type of event. So maybe somebody's getting married. At the end of the night, you meet someone who has maybe been watching you, or you've been watching them, and you finally get the nerve to talk to them. Or this could be just at like some crowded place where people go to transform, like the gym. At the end of the gym day, you know, someone finally goes to talk to somebody, something like that, right? With the Four of Swords and the Ace of Cups, this is so beautiful because this is an energy that's been going on and day to 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 day over the course of a season, like a life season. And it's finally reached a point where it's over. I was about to say this could be your forever person, but this is what we're reading, baby. Okay. Tell me more about something. I don't know. Tell me more about how they'll meet. It'll be very obvious. Is this a 7 or the... It'll be very obvious. There's someone here doing something out of their comfort zone. This is not how they usually do things. This is not how they would usually do things. This is not who they usually are. But this is who they've now become and who they've decided to step into, especially after letting go of the things that they've been letting go over time. We have the 7 of Wands showing up here in the reverse. This is cute. I don't know. It's giving me positive vibes yet again. This is someone who's choosing to fight, right? But they're not... I don't know. To me, it feels like they're not fighting for bullshit anymore. Like, they're fighting for what everybody else has, which is harmony. Like, it's like they're not being... I don't want to say pompous, because it's not that... That's not really it. But they're not being... They're being open to what... where life might take them. This is someone who's no longer fighting that, you know... this thing didn't work out, or like they don't have what they wanted, or whatever. They're sort of just like going with the flow, which is so weird for the 7 of Wands in reverse. The Knight of Wands in reverse, that's funny. Yeah, with the 7 of Wands, I'm just kind of getting that. It's so weird. Why would that be that? I know the 7 of Wands is also some kind of season. Let me just check what season the 7 of Wands is. Mars, August 12th to 22nd. Okay. You do with that information what you will. But yeah, it just feels like someone who's no longer fighting. Someone who's found value in like what other people find good. Like, this isn't someone who's trying to like make jokes at you to get you to like them, or you're not doing that. Like, you're just being yourself and there's a spark there. Like, there's no negging. There's no... That's so sweet. Tell me about their personality. Tell me about pile two's forever person, their life partner, their future spouse's personality. Thank you. La 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 la. This is a Latino song. It's like a Spanish song, I think. Mexican. I'm not sure. I don't think it's Spaniard. But if it is, cool. So that could be something important to you. I think they play the song at parties. They play it at events. So that could be important. Someone could have Spanish heritage. Someone could be in some Spanish country or Spanish speaking country. All right, y'all ain't don't want to show up. Cool. Personality. Girl, they don't want to shuffle for you. Thank you. Thank you. Mountain and heart. So let me give your heart a break. Give your heart a break. Give your heart a break. Let me stop. I don't know what this song even means. It's taken a bit for this person to open their heart, and like we kind of saw that with the death there. Interesting. With the death there, this person could have been wrestling with someone from their past. This could be you as well, wrestling with someone from their past. For quite some time in their psyche, in their waking world, and they finally let them go. But that person sort of shaped how this person sees relationships. And so that's funny, the heart's in reverse. I think there's something about giving their heart a break. That's the song, the lyrics that you just sort of, how is the lighting? How are we doing? Yeah. Giving their heart a break, but wanting love. They really want love. This loving, wholesome thing. Mountains in reverse. I think this person has had love in the past. And it just didn't feel or work out in the way that they wanted it to. But I feel like with you, it would. This person could be a romantic person. But just didn't have the right people in their world to give them the kind of romance that they have always sort of craved within them. Mountains. Those are obviously obstacles. We have reconciliation sliding out in the reverse. Okay, this person could remind you of someone from your past. Okay. You all may have had a past life together. All right. Maybe you've known each other before. And that's why the connection is just so easy and flowing. This person could be someone that you have tamed as well, or given them enough a way to relax that their real personality sort of shows up as opposed to their defensive personality or their coping mechanism personality or their whatever. You've raised them up, and that's not through being kind. That's you being you. And if that meant you being tough and you being who you needed to be, that's how you did it. This is not about kindness at all. Strength is not about kindness, baby. It's about ruthlessness. Okay, to me in this moment. But yeah, mountain, it is obstacles that do take time to climb over. Honestly, I feel like they've had for someone. It's just, I don't know how this is like someone's personality. Like, liking people is your personality, what? But they've had for someone, but there's always sort of been like a problem. There's always sort of been a problem. it never touched them the way they would have liked it to. I don't know if this person has a heart problem or they've talked about it before. That could be something to look out for in terms of like, oh yeah, you know, cardio or my heart or cholesterol or something like that. Something that they have to deal with. And then with the Magician here, and as far as their personality, they're determined, but I think they do like things like easy. Oh, it's weird. They like things easy. They like things to be easy. If it's hard, they may find a way around it or take a while to participate in it. That's so funny because I think how you meet is pretty easy. I'm not sure how mature this person has been in love, to be honest with you. It really depends on who we're talking about here, and the age. I mean, I don't know. But there's just something, I'm getting something here about someone who, if it's not easy, they don't want it. But that's also giving me vibes of someone who, once the honeymoon phase is over in a relationship, excuse me, they're out or they've been out. Now, is that because of them or what? To me, I feel like I relate to that, and I'll tell you why I'm telling you this is because this will help you understand when when you're giving something to a relationship. Like for me, I give a certain thing to my relationships, my dynamics, right? When I'm not getting it back, once I'm done consuming this person, i.e., knowing them, learning them, I go, okay, I'm full. Like I've eaten enough of you. I'm good. I'm not interested anymore. But I know in the dynamics where the energy I have given is also given to me, the level of interest, the level of like whatever, when that has happened, I have stayed longer in those dynamics. So I say all that to say that could be where this person is coming from, where they want it to be easy, but they also want it to be reciprocated. And I think with you, it is reciprocated. You give them the thing that they haven't had in other dynamics. Something that they almost gave up on, or did kind of give up on, thinking that, oh, well, that's just not real, but whatever. Page of Wands here is giving me someone who's a little bit lost on their journey. So this person could be at a bit of a creative slump. They could be someone who starts projects and doesn't really finish them because maybe things get a little bit hard. What is happening? Who is your person? Describe this person to me. Two of Swords. Yeah, a little bit indecisive. Like just a little... I want it to be easy. I'm gonna wait and see how things go. We have the Seven of Wands coming out. I'm not sure if it came out in this reading or the last reading, but the Seven of Wands is here. And I'm glad that it is here because it looks like when they do decide to go for something, they go for something. So I think with the Page of Wands here, with this lostness that I'm picking up from that, there's an energy. Dang, this lighting, huh? This lighting is a whole mood, huh? Wow. Okay, well, there we are. With the Seven of Wands, it gives me a thing of someone who fights for things, fights for what they care about. But in their own way and kind of rarely. But when they do care about something, they really go hard at it. So maybe that's where some of the dynamics that they've had have had that, and why they don't jump in, and why they might be a little bit indecisive about which paths to take sometimes, because they know that once they're in, they're in. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of understand that. Someone who, once I decide, I've decided, it has been decided, and that's my thing to now own and be a part of. So if I'm going to make time for something, if I'm going to be involved in something, it's got to be something that makes sense. Now, we have the Eight of Cups here showing up in the reverse. The funny thing is, these are 6 cups and they're in the upright, and at the bottom of the deck, the 6 of Cups is in the reverse. So it's essentially, you know, the same. It's interesting. I think this person is mature. It's so confusing because this person has like a childlike, bubbly nature, like a wholesome, sweet, innocent type thing that I'm getting. But then they're also like this mature person. I feel like I'm describing myself. This person may come off a little bit ditzy, but they're actually like a boss in the head in some ways, or they're very like highly emotionally intelligent. I don't know. Or they could come off as being you know, they're not gonna come off as hard. Like, there's no, like, yes, the strength is a bit okay, like it's like the strength, okay, but like, no, this person is gonna come off real ditzy, real like, I don't know what to da. But when it gets to brass tacks, this person stands on 10 toes. Like, they stand on business. They really get in to do what they gotta do. I'm really glad that this showed up, because this playfulness, I'm like, what? Huh? You're in and out. But when you get to know them, you'll find out that they stand on business when they make business known, when they need to. So that's interesting, because even with the Two of Swords, once she makes her choice, she's made her choice. Eight of Cups in reverse. That's the thing. They know that it's hard for them to separate themselves from something that they're committed to once they commit. So, I mean, that's a good thing, right? This person's gonna fight. They're gonna fight. And with the Magician here, they're looking to find the way through. But it might be a bit of a flaw how easy they want things to be. But also, I don't know. Tell me more about the Magician here. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, that's good. Like, that's good. Like, I think that's what I'm getting with like the Seven of Wands. Like, they will put in the effort, they will put in the time, so they are willing to commit and do it, even if it's not easy necessarily. If it's something that they want, they will work at it. So that's good. But maybe that's why there's a call for them to want, oh yeah, that's why there's a call for them to want things to be easy, because they know from the past that there's gotta be an element of ease to things. Otherwise, they're just getting in battles all the time, and it's hard for them to disconnect from that because of their principled nature. Queen of Swords showing up here in the reverse. They got to be more discerning about what they're going to do, and what they're going to do first, and how they're going to do it. The Judgment, yep, discernment. The Nine of Pentacles. I'd rather be single and doing my own thing, or I'd rather be doing my own thing than commit to something that I'm not fully convinced in, or whatever the case may be. This is the Eight of Wands in reverse, the King of Cups. They are a softie. A little softie, boxy, bossy. But why is he pouring the water in? Oh, baby, there's a story here. I digress. This person has received some character defacing comments in the past before. I digress. I think this person tries to be careful when they say something, because they're an emotionally intelligent person. I think we did talk about that a little bit, right? I'm glad it's coming out here. They are an emotionally intelligent person. They are maybe a little bit ditzy, or come off quite ditzy on first impressions, or they may have this just like sort of innocent-ish like nature to them. But when it comes to it, they really do stand on business. But they are also quite emotionally intelligent, and they know themselves well enough to know that I'm not going to enter into something unless I can follow it all the way through, because I'm not going to leave. 8 of Cups in reverse. I'm going to keep fighting for something because I made a decision. So there's some sort of stubbornness there, but it makes sense, right? Like they've made a decision. They thought about it. They know what they want to do. 8 of Wands in the reverse is it's just that, just leaning into that same message, that they don't shoot, they don't act. There is that indecisiveness until they can see a clear path ahead. And they would rather toil and do what they need to do than go in the direction of something. That's probably why there's the mountains here in the heart. They're slow. Tell me about past life relationship. Ace of Wands. This person is a physical touch person. They're a words of affirmation person. They are, they could be acts of service. Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely acts of service, kind of. But for sure, physical touch. Acts of service. Yeah, physical touch and acts of service. Love languages. They will be really attracted and attractive to you, obviously. They will want to create with you. They want to hear from you. They want to give to you. They want you to give to them. They want to grow together. This is something that they've wanted, something that they've dreamed of, and something that they've desired. And with the Judgment here, when they decide, they decide. And I kind of feel like they didn't have a say in deciding you. It just sort of happened in that meet cute or whatever the case may be. This person may feel that you're familiar to them, or they might treat you with a sense of familiarity, and you're like, yo, we just met. And they're like, yeah, but the vibe hits in a way that it doesn't feel like we just met. I don't know. I hope that served you. Keep it light on, good luck. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, Pal 3. So, pardon the lighting. The sun is setting where I'm at. How is your partner's personality like? What's the description of your forever person, your life partner, your future spouse? First, we're going to dally into how you met, how you'll meet. I'm not sure how well it's answering that question, but it's given something. And the personalities are kind of like front personalities until I clarify more. So we'll see how deep we go. How do they meet, Spirit? How does Pal 3 meet their person? 7 of Wands, 10 of Wands. Wow, did I say 7 of Wands? 10 of Wands, 10 of Cups. Wow. So this could be at work. Thank you, Spirit. This could be at work, on vacation, on a family trip. They might be with their family. They could be relaxing at the sauna. What? Yeah, they could be on the trip back from vacation, on the trip back from seeing family, on the trip back to their work after, vacay. You could meet them on travels. The Tower, amazing. This is Scorpio season with the Tower, or before Scorpio season. This person, you could be meeting them on a cruise. They could be somebody that helps you with something on the cruise. Five of Swords, Page of Wands in reverse. I'm gonna put those back. You could be with your family in your home, and they could come to your home, or you could go to their home. I'm thinking about food now. They could have just, such a weird thing to say. They could have just had SEX. I don't know why. This person could have just received news, or you would have just maybe received news that was shocking, or like the conclusion to something that was shocking. Someone here has a high libido. You could meet them at some type of rehab. This is the most random. I've never in my life. You could meet them at some type of rehab. Okay. You could meet them at their place of work, or at your place of work. You could meet them at some show or convention. You can meet them in some type of class where they're teaching you something, or you're teaching them something. Seems like a short-term class, or like some, like, you know, weeks long, not like a whole year's worth of class. Something that you just kind of pick up as a hobby, or they pick up as a hobby. Bro, there's so many 10s here. The Judgment, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 of Cups, 10 of Wands. There's so many 10s here. What it do, booty boo? You might meet this person in transition, right? So they're transitioning in their life from retirement, or from something into retirement, from retirement into something else. Transitioning from working really hard, this sort of like investor job, like, I don't know, I'm thinking like a hedge fund investor. They don't sleep, they work all the time, to them finally being like owning an ice cream truck and quitting their job. Like, it's someone who worked really, really hard at one role, and now they're in a role where they get to be with their family more, they have a little bit more time, and they're happier. So someone who's in transition from something that was hard. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles. The World, another ending. Bro, there's so many. This is, you can meet this person at the end of the world, wherever that is. There's major, like, this is so big. Wow. Page of Cups in reverse, baby boy. Why are you in reverse? My honey, my darling. It feels like, things happened to this person that are, I don't know, I want to say beyond their control. It's so funny. I was just thinking about the Magician when I looked at the World. that were like beyond their control, but also like not really. Tell me about the page. How do they meet? Tell me about the page. The Emperor in reverse. Okay, that's so weird. From a page to an Emperor. How does that happen? And the bottom of the deck we have the Magician. So this person and you guys meeting is, I don't want to say kismet. I don't want to say destined. I don't. There's just something big. It's like them meeting you is the culmination. You meeting them is the culmination of a phase in your life. Both of y'all lives. Like, it's over. It is done. Like, what was is wasn't, and now you're moving forward anew with them. For some of you, this could be an arranged marriage. I'm getting so hungry reading this. Like, I've wanted a burger. I wanted nuts. Like, from the page to the Emperor, this is what? Pages are Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And the Emperor is Taurus. Or Aries. So this is what? March? No. It's, yeah, late March, April, May. What? No. It's February. February. Because that's Pisces season. February, March, April. That's Piscean and fucking, what is it? Aries? Tauran season. Oh, so it's it's between Pisces and May. It's between like February and May. Somewhere there, right? I always think the Emperor is Aries energy, to be honest with you. I don't know why it's not. It's very weird. I don't know what Judgment is. I always seem to forget what Judgment is. Judgment is Scorpio. Wow. So Scorpio, possibly the Ten of Cups. I think the world has like a bunch of other people in there. The world has a lot of different signs in it. Yeah, the world's got a lot of people in there. So there's something here about Scorpio season. Someone could be a Scorpio or a water sign, or something could happen during that season. Let's go ahead and keep it moving to their personality. What is the personality spirit of pile of threes, future spouse, their future life partner, their forever person? Queen of Cups. Water sign. Water is looming large. Water could be an important season. Or during water seasons, that could be something very important for you all. King of Pentacles, Earth again, in reverse. I hope you guys don't mind these shadows. I can't help the light being a little busted. All right, how their personality is. King of Pentacles in reverse. I just feel like this person strives for the best. They're trying to build their empire. I think this person doesn't feel like they have it all together. So they're constantly trying to be better and make things better. And we do kind of see that with the Emperor in reverse. The Emperor is someone who The Emperor is someone who wants to build the future, wants to build for the future, has a plan, they're going for it. The King of Pentacles is it's just very similar. The King of Pentacles is someone who has built their future. They're looking and purveying over their kingdom and saying, this is good, it is well. With the King of Pentacles showing up in the reverse, it kind of gives me vibes of someone who doesn't think it is well. someone who keeps striving. It's giving Capricorn energy, someone who keeps working and striving at something, but do they have a set parameter of what it is they're actually looking for? Like, would they know gold if they struck it? Or would they go, no, this isn't gold because gold is bigger than this, but then they find something bigger? Like, what would you say gold? You know what I mean? Like, it's just this energy of like, when does it end? Does it end? Like, where are we going with this? So there's someone who works pretty hard and they strive for the best. That's cute. And that's also cute. And they want good things, they want stability, but it's either they don't recognize when they have it or they just don't feel like they have it, which is both. They don't feel like they have the stability that they desire. They want more. They want to be better. Now with the Page of Cups, it could be comparison with other people. You know, sense of insecurity. So maybe this person is like the last born in their family, or they're the firstborn in their family. And so there's those pressures of, if they're the last born, trying to be like my big brothers and sisters, like I got it going on as well. If they're the firstborn, trying to be not necessarily better, but like trying to be the leader, trying to show that, no, I got it together. You know what I mean? Like, it's that pressure either way. Key is here, and so is the Four of Wands. Very interesting. Tell me a bit more about the personality of this person if you can. We have let your friends help you in the reverse. Yeah. And heart-to-heart conversations. This person doesn't let on when they're struggling. They don't let on when they're struggling because that's a sign of weakness to them. That's not something that, wow, comes out twice, huh? Learning experience, and not that one. Not that one either. It's this one. No and ask. Why are the same cards coming out? Ask and receive. Okay. This person is pretty stubborn. They got that bull energy, that Tauran energy, that Tauran energy. The earth energy of this stubbornness and earthliness. They think they're trying to be grounded. They're trying to keep things to themselves, but like they want to give the illusion of harmony. Probably have some Libra placements somewhere, but they want to give the illusion of having it together sometimes, but they don't. But also they want to have it together. This person is really, they really want what they want, you know. But they're hardworking. They definitely go for it. Intuition and downloads. Okay. I think this person is someone who uses their head a lot. I don't know if the King of Cups came out in this pile, but they could do with less. They could do with a different kind of grounding. I think being grounded is not bad, but I think they could look at things from a different perspective of what grounding is. Let your friends help you here tells me they either don't have a big circle or they have a big circle, but they don't share with their circle fully what's going on. They don't talk to people about what's going on with them. And so they kind of suffer in silence. This person is prone to suffering in silence. But to them, they don't see it as suffering. They see it as like, I am going to get there. It's just, there's a bullheadedness here. There's a doggedness here of like, I can do this. I think they rely a lot on their own ability, and that they have the key. They have to be the one to do it. So this person may come from a place of having a lot of responsibility, or they're just a type of person who has big dreams, big goals, or just even mediocre ones or basic ones that they want to fulfill. Part of that is having stability, providing stability, being able to have something that they can take care of. But there's something here about them being able to see everything. They want to do everything. They don't want to delegate tasks. They don't want anybody to sort of get in there. If it's going to be done right, I got to be the one to do it. And that's a bit lonely. That's a bit sad. Tell me a bit more about this person. I think this is for you to know, so that you can, Queen of Swords, catch them and be intuitive enough to, and I do think the Queen of Swords and the King of Pentacles are a decent match. I think the King of Wands is actually the best match for the Queen of Swords, but whatever. I think the Queen of Swords would be able to look at the King of Pentacles and go, you're not okay. And the Queen of Swords is a strong enough queen, a level-headed enough queen to intelligently be able to cut down the excuses that the King of Pentacles makes to continue doing what the King of Pentacles is doing that isn't working. I think if there is anybody who can handle the King of Pentacles well, it would be the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Wands, let's not talk about her. That's a different story. But I think if there is anybody who would be able to pull the King of Pentacles out from their head in the ground, they're them doing too much, who would be able to cut them down in the best way possible, it would be the Queen of Swords. And I say that because as I was like saying all this, you might be like, oh, this person is No, I think you need to know this about your future partner. You need to know that they could be suffering in silence and they don't even know it. Like, you need to be able to sort of be intuitive enough to go, hey, babe, no, I'm going to do this. Like, what are you working on? What do we need? Okay, great. Let's make that list. And I'm going to do these things. No. I'm going to do these things. You go over there and do what you need to do. You know what I mean? Like, someone who can help manage them in their bullheaded, stubborn, I want to serve, I want my kingdom to be well. Like, someone who can get, no, you need to be well. Go play with your friends. Like, go out. Don't, like, leave this. Go out. This is fine. Like, we've got this. You're not alone. I think that's what they need. So this is a good message for you to listen to, because this is their personality, and that's something that, as the King and the Emperor showing up, understanding what they want as a partner, aka you, number 3, understanding what your partner wants, is going to help keep your life partnership stable, because you're looking out for them in this pattern that they have, this pretty big part of their personality where they want to provide but don't feel like they are, or whatever that case may be. Tell me more about their personality. The World. That's cute. The Justice. Libra energy. Yeah, I did say something about they may have some Libra in their chart. Do y'all remember that? Yeah. So, Justice. This person, they're coming from a good place. But it's like anything good overdone is a weakness. So they gotta be better. They gotta be fairer. You really gotta look. Queen of Swords. Okay, you really gotta look out for this person. And I think you will. Queen of Swords, definitely. She's that bitch. Okay, she can call him and go no. And the Queen of Swords is so tactful as well. Like, she can do it without really having a conversation. She can just sort of move things around and go, this is what we're doing now. And he can just go, oh, okay. The King of Pentacles. No, you decide to gender, baby. You do your work, I'm gonna do mine. The King of Cups here is also Libra energy to me. This is also dad energy. This is father. This is caring father. Guy's tired. In this deck, the King of Cups is like, my tired is tired. Okay. Now, I feel like this could be you or your forever person. Another water energy. I don't know if this was the pile where a bunch of water energies came out. Don't remember. But you taking care of this person emotionally will be beneficial to them being able to identify and take care of themselves emotionally as well. I love that the King of Cups is here. I think this is so safe. This person will feel safe with you, and you will also feel safe with them to direct them to where they need to be. This is a loving connection. I'm so happy for them. Because this heart-to-heart conversations, baby. This let your friends help you, baby. Them both showing up in the reverse, baby. I is worried, okay? I think this is really good that this shows up as part of their personality, because everything that they're doing is coming from a place of love. And I think that's why I was something about water. I think spirit. I wanted to say this person needs to like get out of and be, when I was saying that they're grounded and they need to be just in a different kind of ground, some of the conversations that were happening in my head were this person needs to not be so grounded. They need to be a little bit more emotional. They need to get into their cups energy. And I said, not really, not necessarily. They maybe just need different kinds of water, right? Different kind of ground to help them soften the ground and for them to be supported. And then we just kind of let go of that. We, meaning I, and the conversation in my head. And then the King of Cups shows up. And he's watering these oceans here. All right, there's a lot going on here. I don't know what's going on. But it just feels like this person will, in being with you, have that balance that they need. Where they realize they're not as grounded as they think they are. But not in a self-critical way. But more so in a way that they realize, oh, I could be better. Like, these are my weak points. I've been struggling to get it right. Now that I know where I've been getting it wrong, where I thought I was getting it right, now I can do it the right way. You know what I mean? So, I love that the King of Cups came out. The World coming out here is really cute as well, because they're in transition, moving from one state of being to the other. So this person is someone who is about commitment. This person is someone who, can call it quits when they need to. Tell me more about the World. Page of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah. They can call it quits if they need to, but not without a fight. They will make sure that they've done the best that they can when doing something. This person is a hard worker. It's just, I think sometimes their efforts are misplaced, or they do too much on their own. You know what I mean? So with the Page of Pentacles showing up in the reverse, I think they're slow to start new things, and they're slow to start in new investments. But okay, I don't know if there is a but. No more about the World. Wow. For real. Yeah, they're slow to start on new things. Yeah. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse, the Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse. If this isn't starting new things with the Ace, starting new things with the Page, the Hierophant, friggin' bull energy, stubborn, baby, stubborn. Dogma. They're slow to start new things, but also they want to be able to finish what they've done. So I think for them, in as much as that is a strength to tie up loose ends, sometimes the tying up of loose ends can be a tactic to stay where you're at because it's comfortable. And you know the lay of the land. So this isn't a judgment. This is just some feedback for them, which you should learn for when it comes to you being their partner and being a good partner to them, so that they can help see themselves in a different kind of way. But with the Hierophant here, there is, I don't know. I really am picking up a sense of someone who, once they finish up what they need to finish up, then they are more able to see and start new things. I think this person would have to have things explained to them in a way that isn't attacking them. You want to be careful of attacking this person because they're soft and they are working hard. They are trying. And so when you say some things in a certain way, their personality might take it as harsh criticism when really it's like feedback. So you want to be careful to acknowledge where they're coming from, what they're doing, and like extol the virtues of this new thing as it relates to what they've been doing so that they can have a connection to it. I don't know how this reading became something like that, but I'd say like the video so you keep it in your liked videos so that when you do meet this person or when you are with this person, you can come back to this reading in the future and be like, okay, or take notes now and put them somewhere in your journal for when you meet your partner, because this would be really helpful information to know. Once again, with the Hierophant, I think this person sometimes could have the tendency to, when they're done with something, have this burst of energy to just do whatever. And it can be a bit reckless. So I think it can be unorthodox, but that could be a good thing. That could be a bad thing. It's for better or for worse. It is what it is. So I think having this person be balanced and be grounded in a way that is more so helpful than detrimental would just be careful. Otherwise, I think they're coming from a good place. You just want to be careful with them, careful with their soul, careful with their heart, because they're a sensitive bird. All right. I wish you everything. Oh my God. I wish you everything. Keep your light on and good luck. Bye. Hey, Pal 6. How are you? We're looking at the personality description of your future person, your forever person, excuse me, your life partner, your future spouse. But first, we're just going to get a little bit sampling of how you'll meet, because there's something about how you'll meet that relates to their personality, and it gives us a little bit of an inkling into who they are. Go figure. So, how will they meet? Thank you. We have the King of Swords popping out and the Two of Wands in reverse. I'm going to need a little bit more information, Spirit. Okay. With the King of Swords, that's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. That could be you, that could be them. Gemini comes out with the Lovers. Once again, that could be you, that could be them, or a time period. Gemini season is May to June. That could be the time when you meet, or that could be the time when things start getting... It could be the time that you meet, actually. You two could be at a distance from each other. I don't know why that's literally everybody's. And Scorpio stays coming out with the Tower. I've seen this like 75 times today. Bye, girl. Yeah, I feel like you two may meet with people in between. You two could be seeing someone else when you meet. You two could be entertaining others when you meet, or another person when you meet. One or both of you could be, girl, I'm hungry. I call everybody girl. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. You two could have something, you two will have something in between you when you meet. It could be in the form of a person. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely could come in the form of a person. Whether that is I think it's a real person. I think some of y'all are going to be entangled with someone else when you meet this person, or they might be, or both of y'all might be. So there. There's also, that doesn't mean that's when you guys are going to get together, but that seems to be when you'll meet. You see what I'm saying? But then maybe you'll meet and get together another time. Anyway, there is something in between you. For some of you, it could be distance. For some of you, it could be the internet. In that you connect on the internet. You connect on like chat apps. WhatsApp. It's the only chat app I know. Geek. If it's still there. Oh my God. I just got a memory of this guy I don't even say I was talking to him. I don't know how we got together. We never did. But he sent me like a heart. He was so sweet, but I was not interested. But we were chatting on this one app. Start with a V. Viber. God bless him. I'm sure he is happily married now. Yeah, there's something in between you two, but you two, I think, will meet. In that in between. What? You two might meet on a plane. You two may meet in transit. You might meet in traffic. This person might pull you over. Or you might pull them over. You might meet this person in court. Girl, I call everybody girl. I don't know why you guys will meet when there's something in between y'all. And it's gonna be a little bit awkward. Like, awkward is a circumstance, not like the meeting being awkward. Tell me more about when they'll meet. Like how they'll meet, when they'll meet. We have a 6 of Pentacles, a 9 of Pentacles. Okay. One of you will be single, one of you will not be single. One of you will be exercising their singlehood options, and one of you will not. 6 of Pentacles. You two will be flirting with each other in passing. Wow. Wow. This is rude. I don't see how one of you will be better off and the other will not. Like, one of you will be giving the other, not crumbs, but like crumbs. 3 of Cups. Okay. Because the other, okay, what I'm getting at is a scenario where someone's like entangled with someone else, right? Someone's got someone else and the other person is like single. And like they're keen, they're interested, like they're gonna, like the single person is gonna be talking and responsive and stuff to the non-single person, and the non-single person will be like, please sir, can I have some more? Like, I just want to spend time with you, I want to spend time together, stuff like that. Also, I feel like the way the single person treats the person that's in an entanglement will be, oof, that's sad. Like, even the little that the single person gives the person who's with someone else already, even that little is gonna still feel like a lot to the person who's entangled. Excuse me. Oh, hello. Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups in reverse, the 5 of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, someone is not okay. Someone is not okay. Someone could be going through a divorce or separation, or thinking about it heavily. And so the single person is kind of like, until you're done with that, I don't think we should, you know, XYZ. I'm not sure if there's been a passing, like if someone was a widower or a widow. Someone talks more than the other. Someone here is focused on themselves and taking care of themselves too. Really protecting themselves and their heart. There's desire on both ends, obviously, duh. 7 of Swords in the reverse. Yeah. There's a third party here. If I didn't make it clear, pile number 6, I have said that since the beginning. If you'd like to come through for a personal reading, you know that spirit lives in this house of illumination. Please come through. Let's get you sorted. Yeah, there's definitely some type of third party here. some type of other person. I'm not talking romantic third party. I'm not talking no family, no dog, no cat, no bird. Like, no, it's a real motherfucking person in this whole house. That there is something between you two when you meet. How you'll meet, those are the circumstances of how you'll meet. But I feel like you two will meet at a place where you or one of you is protecting themselves. That's not it. In the winter, maybe. Like when it's cold. You might meet when it's cold. In a place where the other person isn't there. As in, the third party is not around, but they could be in the vicinity. Right? It's like, oh, my spouse is like over there by the pool. Or like, oh, my partner's over there by the pool. And you're at the bar and this person went to the bar to get some drinks or to get like a load off or something. And you're talking and it's like, oh, you're hitting it off really well. And then they go, oh, like, I gotta go. My partner is at the pool. And you're like, oh, partner. Oh, and they're like, yeah. Let's get into their personality. So over that. I don't know if that gave you anything, but that's what I was getting. I think they'll be in, I don't know, I feel like maybe that's how you'll meet. They could be a boss or something with that King of Swords, right? They could be a boss. There could be some type of law or something that's in between the two of you. Again, I keep sort of getting this law stuff. But I feel like that's when you meet. I'm not sure if that's when you get together romantically, but the romantic vibes have been sparked. And obviously they leave that other person. Otherwise they wouldn't be your forever person, you dig? Now, for some of you, there could be someone in their psyche, or your psyche even. Let's not forget, baby, you could have someone in your psyche that you are emotionally, mentally married to, but in reality, you are single as fuck. And it's just gonna be a bit different. What is the personality of the description? What is the description of the personality of this life partner? Lonely, I'm so lonely. I have nobody. I'm on my own. Oh, they're back. No, she's out with these guys. Oh, ooh, lonely. You could be the one in a relationship, pile 6. You could be the one in the relationship. Oh, I'm so lonely. I have nobody. I'm on my own. Ooh, lonely. I'm so lonely. I have nobody. I'm on my own. Irrelevant. I don't know why I play games with my intuition sometimes. Worth waiting for. At the top of the deck. Come and knock on my door. At the top of the deck of the Norman, we have a snake. We've been waiting for you. Maybe for some of you, your future person, maybe you're part of a polyamorous relationship. Are you looking for your perfect forever persons? Your life partners? I'm not sure if they're doing marriage for 3 people, but if you're looking for polyamory, yeah, dude, this could be it. If you're not, this ain't it. I'm so lonely. Tell me personality. I have nobody. I'm on my own. You are lonely. Oh, I'm so tired of this letter in reverse. I mean, the heart in reverse. All right, we have the Queen of Cups in reverse, the King of Pentacles in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Cups in reverse, the stay optimistic about your love life. Worth waiting for. This is not giving me their personality. This is giving me their feelings and the circumstances of your dynamic. Look, I'm done with this deck. Okay, listen, there's 3 people here. Third party, relationship, friendship, and union showing up at the bottom of the deck. Listen, so this person is going to be with somebody else, right? And it's not going to be like the best situation. It's going to suck. But you both know that there's something here between the two of you. This person will want to give you stability. This person will want to build with you and you will want to build with them. Whether you're the one with the other party or they're the one with the other party, that party used to work. That party used to be beautiful. It used to be good. I think the Queen of Cups and the King of Pentacles are really a beautiful energy in the beginning. Long term though, I don't know. It looks like it didn't work out long term. They grew apart. Whether that's you and your person at the time, you and somebody, or your person, your spouse, future partner, and their person. Things stopped working between the two of them. There could have been an arranged marriage or just a mismatched marriage. Maybe both of them just started focusing on other things, and that led to a separate, like, both of whomever was in the relationship led to other things. It's not working, okay? Nobody's happy. This could be a same sex for some of you. A dynamic where this person did, once upon a time have a more traditional dynamic with someone, but now they're embracing themselves, or they had a similar non-traditional dynamic and they're just they grew apart. It doesn't really matter, but just for my same-sex couples out there, this could be something relevant. It's funny though, because whomever is in the third party, like whomever who has the other person has a type. Because the King of Pentacles is with the Queen of Cups, and the King of Pentacles is offering their pentacle to the King of Cups. Yeah, like, so the King of Pentacles, whomever this person is who's been in the third party, is interested in cups people. And this is so interesting because the cups do earth, the earth energy. They really help, nourish earth energy. It's so interesting. There's another pile that talks about that. Whomever is the person who is in the romantic relationship already with someone else, I'll call that the coupled person, okay? The coupled person will take, I don't want to say anything, but the coupled person will take crumbs, or will take like even a little bit of time and attention from the single person in this dynamic. They're optimistic that things will work out. They believe that, they're optimistic that things will work out. They believe that it will take some time, but they want whomever the coupled person is, they want what they want and they want it now. They know that they're going to have to wait, but they wish they had that happiness now. So there is some aggravation here. There is some impatience here. There is this, why do I have to be unhappy for so long? Like, it's so frustrating. Like, I found you, Pal 6, like I found you or you found them. I don't know who it is, but the coupled person is like, I found this person and they're better, they're superior to this other person, no shade, but like this is what I want. That was like a facsimile of the single person. This is what I want. What was like just was almost right, but everything is in this person, the single person. And so I, as the coupled person, like I want my single person now. But the single person to me is sort of going, no, you gotta wrap that up first. I'll give you what I can. I'll give you bits and pieces of me. I'll give you, you know, this and that. But like that 6 of Pentacles we were talking about earlier. This is what I'm seeing here. I'll give you what I can. But as for me and my house, no. Heart in reverse, letter in reverse. I don't know. I mean, letter is revealing, right? Letter is news. So there's something about that here. I'm not sure how much this person reveals. That's kind of what I get from letter. I'm not sure how much your person reveals. Yeah. It's giving 7 of Swords energy. I think this person probably didn't want to say that they're married. That they're married or otherwise entangled. I don't think they wanted to do that because they don't want to lose. They're not someone who wants to lose you. Look, Pal 6, y'all end up together or something, right? If this is a life partner, I don't know what your vibe is. If this isn't someone that you want, it really could honestly just be like someone's going through a divorce, and let's say it's you, right? Let's say you're the single person. Let's say your future whatever is going through a divorce, and you're just like, okay, well, I feel like we shouldn't get serious until a year, or 2 years or something like that, because I know that you need to heal, and like, let's go minimal contact. And I need you to go through what you need to go through and grow through what you need to grow through, right? It could be something like that. If you're the coupled person, oh boy, oh boy. If you, Pal 6, are the coupled person, the person that you are, you know, this future person is optimistic that maybe you two might get together, but they're not holding their breath. They might say, yeah, we'll see, but they're not holding their breath because they don't know. Like, they don't believe that. I don't know. I don't think it's a self-esteem issue. I think it's just a realistic issue of like, I don't know if that will happen. I've seen enough movies or heard enough stories about people who want what they want and have their cake and eat it too. So I'll say what I need to say, and I'll be optimistic that, hey, maybe things could work out, but like, I don't really know. So they're going to go ahead and live their life, and until you loosen yourself of this situation with this other person, they're going to be a hey, hi, bye, cool, yeah, next time, like that type of thing, right? Like, they'll be giving you a little bit, and you know that because they are responding, and how they are responding is a little bit more like, sometimes it's a little bit warm or whatever, you'll know that, oh, they do still care, but they're not giving you much, but, you know, you'll still take it because it lets you know that, you know, they're still there. So there's a lot of different stories here. I'm going to leave the tarot alone and just get up to this, like, this person is optimistic about the love life, but they want what they want and they want it now. They don't want to have to wait. Or if they need to, they'll wait, but they're not going to hold their breath. So this person is pretty strong-willed. There is some level of deception with this letter here of not really being as forthcoming as it relates to matters of the heart. This could be someone hiding how much they feel I'm not going to read this as a Seven of Swords. I am going to read this as the letter. And with it sort of coming, like, they may hide how much they feel in this dynamic because they don't want to get hurt by, like, the rejection. Like, it's like someone hiding their emotions with the mind of rejection, but they are still sharing their emotions. It's just maybe not as much. They are sharing what's going on, but not as much. So this person, again, for some of you, this person could exist in their psyche, but baby, with a real person showing up here, I think this is a real fleshy person in their real fleshy life, okay? But anyway, we have trust the universe. This is stay optimistic about your love life, guardian angel. Oh, this is so sad. We got the angels here with worth waiting for. And angelic protection in the reverse. So I think this person is a hopeful person. I do think this person has some piety to them. That means they do believe in something. They do believe in something. But and they're hoping and they're praying that things will get better, but they also have a bit of surrender. That's really impressive. They have an element of surrender to them as well. What will be, will be. That's impressive. That can also be annoying because it's like, baby, do what you gotta do, okay? With angelic protection, I think this person does actually do what they need to do. Like, they do trust the universe, but they also take steps to guide things by their hand. So that's good. I didn't even register that until I got to that energy. So that's really good. That they are someone who wants to do what they need to do and help, destiny along. But they do believe that what's theirs will be theirs. There's this real dogged belief that what's mine is gonna be mine. Wow. What a crazy reading. With the Ace of Pentacles here, ignoring all these people that showed up, the person that this person, your future person, or excuse me, your forever person, life partner, or spouse, is someone who they do the work. It's a pentacle. They do the work. They look at, they assess, they look at what they need to look at, and as much as they believe in it will be, I'm still gonna do the work. That's really what I'm picking up on with angel. Like, that's just reiterating that message. They do take matters into their own hands. So I do think they are showing up as the King of Pentacles here, and you could be showing up either. I think you are showing up as the King of Cups, right? If they're the ones that are coupled, you are showing up as the King of Cups, and their partner, their existing partner, when you guys first meet and get to know each other, is showing up as the Queen of Cups. The King is an upgraded version of the Queen of Cups. But it looks like this dynamic, this relationship has fallen, I don't know, almost amicably. Like, it's like maybe they're going through the motions for, like, the health insurance. You know what I mean? Like, maybe they're like, oh, we're friends, but it's a bit complicated. And I think that's with this letter here in the reverse, because I don't want to read your person as a bad person if they are the coupled person. With this letter in reverse, it's almost like, well, there are details here that are unknown. So maybe this person married this other person for papers. But with this upgrade being shown here with the Queen and the King, from the Queen to the King, there is something here about, like, this once upon a time meant something. This once upon a time, even with the heart, this once upon a time, their relationship meant something. It just no longer does. They grew apart. I think it's just, they grew apart, and I think there was no spark anymore, and that fire was doused. There's dirt and water over that. So I think they just want something new. They're willing to put in the effort and time and work that it takes to have something new and something that works. So yeah, okay, this is this is what I have for you, Pile 6. What a storm. It would be Pile 6 too, man. Back in the day, Pile 6 used to give me twin flames, like, just crazy connections. Pile 6 and Pile 8 were just wild ones. Look, Pile 6, if this is something that you're currently going through, then this is confirmation for, you know, what it is that you're going through. This person could also be, for some of you, a life partner and not like a future spouse, right? They could be a forever person in name. It could be a life partner in name, someone who will be in your life, but maybe not someone that you're committed to. But that's just an aside. I'm placating somebody out there, but also I just think it's there's something here to consider, that this is like when you meet, you know, and it just may take some time for them to, or you, to detangle, untangle y'all selves from the circumstances that y'all have found yourselves in, and then move forward from there. I wish you everything, Paul 6. If you would like a personal reading, please feel free to come through. I wish you everything. Good luck. Bye.